Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Harebrained Games. Today we're going to do an unboxing of this bad boy that just came off the presses and hit my porch. This is Banish the Snakes. It's a game designed by Kevin McPartland and Jerry Shiles. Some of you may know Kevin McPartland from one of his very endearing and well-beloved games, Conquest of Paradise, which I reviewed many years ago and still remains one of the more popular videos I've ever produced, to be honest. And well deserved for the game that it is. Banish the Snakes is all about getting rid of the snakes in Ireland, which is almost assuredly a metaphor. So now we know what a meta is for. Anyway, let's open the box and see what's in there. Is there a snake? Psst. Nope. Psst. Nope, we're safe. Again, metaphor. All right, we have a playbook, which... like any football player knows, you don't want to give to your enemies. It covers all of the major forces and influences and people and places and things dealing with the subject matter. Highly recommend reading this, even though I'm pretending I'm unboxing it for the first time. I highly recommend reading this to really understand both the impetus and the motivation for this game, the framework of the game, the people that were involved in the game, etc. And then you get a nice, very quick run-through of the first few turns of a fictitious game involving Kevin and Kurt, which pretty much gets you on the way. I should mention this game is 1 to 6 players solitaire, or 1 solitaire to 6 players cooperative. That's right. Then we have the rule book for Banish the Snakes. It has, as usual, the stellar components list, and then you've got layout, how to do things. Death should not be rushed. Anyway, yeah, that's the Klingon version of Banish the Snakes. And then we have, thankfully I paid extra to have my blocks already pre-stickered. Not. Anyway, I pre-stickered them for your convenience so you could see that we have, these are the peoples. One side's pagan, the other side is not. And then we have druids, who will be also contending against you in the fight to convert those folks in Ireland to the Christian faith. And then we have leaders who will also play a part in the doings and havings and goings of life. We have the king, so... checkmate. Anyway, this is the first player marker, I'm assuming, but it's really, that's some quality stuff there. Then we have the cards. Cards are going to be very important. You have your player action cards, but you also have a variety of different cards for players as they start the game. There's going to be certain saints that are going to be in your hand at the start, and there's going to be certain saints that are going to be in the deck, and you will see them come along over the course of the deck play. Then there's going to be a cacophony, a veritable cornucopia, a lovely collection of events, and these events are all going to map to history. Once I can actually get, there we go. And so imagine this. You've got this here. Pardon my dog. He is not of the faith. Notable harvest, and you see a lot of these have different effects, which we'll go into when I do the actual playthrough. And then we have Gifts of the Spirit cards, which are also things that can come into play during the course of play by use of the event cards. So with all the cards out of the way, you also get, everyone gets a player mat, which will represent the saint. You'll have active saints. You've got conversion attempt sliders, so you're going to add bonuses and negative modifiers, and then roll the dice and see if you can convert a people group, or a king, or such, or debate against a druid in order to advance the cause of the Christian faith over the course of the Irish kingdom. And then we have a variety again of these tokens, a lot of things, different discs that you will have to help you on your quest to convert the masses. And finally we have the showcase feature, the creme de la creme. We have the actual map here, which I am very much, was at a conference, and there's a lot of talk about how they wish GMT would bring in more different artists, that there was a sameness to it. And I can see somewhat that, but on the other hand, I don't, because I honestly think that a lot of the art that I get from GMT games is so top-notch, and even if it is somewhat similar in style. I just can't see it that way. I just think the art in these games is top notch. So yeah, so we've got all of Ireland here, broken up into provinces. I disagree. In this particular case, I totally disagree. I think that this is a tremendously evocative artwork. I'm already getting into review, and this is just an unboxing, but here's what you get. You've got Ireland here. Meanwhile, you've got this track because England, or Britain, yeah, England is going to be also dealing and contending with a slow roll to conversion from Christianity down to paganism, and as that happens, it's going to bring things into play here that are going to thwart you. So that's it. That's what comes in Banish the Snakes. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time on Harebrained Games.